Hello, good morning. It's a beautiful morning outside. If I can, well, can't really see out my window here. I just got back from a little walk around. It's a little park that is nearby my house, and there's a little um, waterfront area that I always see geese at. And it's really pretty. It's a really pretty place to spend a morning. To wake up, start waking the body up to match the mind. Because I don't know about you, but when I first wake up, my mind can be really rapid. My mind can be really quick and give me vaguely anxious or afraid sensations, or I don't know which is the chicken and which is the egg. I just know that I will feel kind of anxious sometimes, and I'll have a lot of fears on my mind, and that's what today's been like. And it can be easy to forget, for me at least. It can be easy to forget when I'm kind of still in my subconscious, and by that I just mean I'm not fully awake. Like, my mind is going so rapidly that I think that I'm more awake and coherent than I actually am. And then I start doing things like, going on a walk or talking like I am now. And I start being like, oh, wait, I am still groggy. I am still like, my mind, like, I'm very in my mind. Like, my mind is really quick with it, but my body and my more conscious mind, I guess, is still waking up. And so mornings like this, I've been just affirming that everything is working in my highest favor, that everything is going as it was intended for the very best outcomes, and just feeling grateful for all the beauty that I can enjoy. My car is on, so the phone is really vibrating. I just turned it off. That's better. I just noticed that. See what I mean about still waking up? um, yeah. And, it's really good to do stretches in the morning to help continue waking up and to just take things slow. I've been really liking lately in the morning. I wake up a couple hours early. Well, I guess more just like an hour earlier than I normally would. And I really use that time to just feel what it's like in my body when I'm still waking up, and soaking in that feeling of not having to get up immediately, being able to close my eyes and just like feel my warm, snuggly bed and just stretch out, stretch in bed, and I'll get on my phone, play a little phone game. Even though I'm trying not to do that first thing in the mornings, but I did do that today. And just practicing affirmations. Get on my laptop and I'll write a little bit. Where I first heard about that was when I read the book The Artist Way. I think it's by Julia Cameron. Don't quote me on that. But in the book, she describes doing something called morning pages, which is just like a brain dump. You just write. Her recommendation is 3 pages, but for me, I just write until I feel like that's all I want to get out. And when I feel like it's more just like, it becomes more just like forcing myself. So That's a really good thing I like to do in my bed in the morning when I'm still all warm, and it just lets me kind of, I guess, have more room created for me to alter my regular patterns, to have more self-awareness, and to kind of settle and prepare my mind for the day to be like these, just to kind of set my mind of like, I've been asleep all night, I've had whatever dreams flying around, you know, so in the morning, I like to get my mind up and running in that way, to be able to set like, here is kind of the scope, the frame that I'm going to understand my life in, as far as here are the not, I don't want to say negatives, but here are the challenges, or the way that I will mentally position myself to handle those challenges. Like the anxiety, being able to be like affirming that everything is working out for my highest good, and picturing myself as a little animal, just like I'm natural on this planet. I'm an animal. I don't need to be thinking like crazy. I can have surface level thoughts. And I want to have more surface level thoughts, and yeah, that really helps. I think especially as a part of, as recovered people, it's important to have something going on in your morning that helps you feel in control and aware of the direction of your day, and that gives you more of a chance to be able to reconfigure some of those habitual patterns. If you get up early, or if you don't get up early, if you just are kind of used to getting up, slamming down some breakfast, throwing on some clothes, running out the door. I know that for me, when I did that, I would feel a lot more irritated, a lot more sensitive to to loud sounds, or to my heart beating fast. Like I've been liking doing exercise in the morning, because it gets my I don't want to say adrenaline, I don't know the science of it, but it just protects me from like adrenaline spikes. I feel like it just gets my body working in a safe way in the morning. Like my heart's beating fast, but it's not because something startled me, it's because I'm in control exercising. And I feel like that's a much better way to wake myself up than just trying to stay really sleepy and relaxed in that way, and then feeling blindsided when something external happens that it kind of makes my heart like start beating really quick, and it's just not a calm physiological sensation compared to when I exercise on my own in the mornings. And exercise can be as simple as dancing, just dancing in the morning to some music you like. I'm gonna do that when I get back home in a few minutes here. Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's really important as a part of practicing resilience that in the mornings we direct the quality of the day that we want to experience, that we can direct, set ourselves up for feeling the best that we can throughout the rest of the day, through feeling like, oh yeah, there are going to be challenges, but here's how I can deal with it. And oh, there are going to be beautiful things in the day, and I get to experience it, and remembering like I get to really indulge in and savor and inhabit these moments of beauty, and especially with the sensations in our bodies, like not just like mentally or through the imagination, feeling pleasure, but being able to be like, oh, it feels so good to stretch. It feels so good to just lay here all warm, be all cozy. So, yeah, mornings are amazing. And we can't forget to eat our breakfasts, healthy breakfasts. I usually have oatmeal and 3 eggs. And well, I always have fruit first, usually like a banana, and then I'll do other stuff, and then I'll come back and actually eat oatmeal and eggs. That's just like my regular everyday breakfast for the past couple months or something. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for listening this morning. Hope that your mornings are situated in a way that you feel like it's setting you up for success, and you also keep your mind attuned to what you might experiment with. What might you experiment with? Just like as a little mini adventure, a little experiment, and just to be like, what things help take away unnecessary suffering from your day. We are recovered, and we are also resilient, and that means that we are aware that we're capable of not suffering in the ways we used to, and it just takes a few simple ways of relearning how to structure our minds and our perceptions and our beliefs about what options are available to us and what roles we are meant to play on earth. So yeah, just keep on experimenting and see what feels good to you. That's what I'm continuing to do. And remember, you're amazing, and just keep on using your affirmations. And we truly are headed for a better future. Yeah. Okay, take care. Bye.